It's amazing how we collect stuff we don't need anymore. Our basements, garages, and attics are full of them. Yet, some of the things we collect have an emotional value to us, which makes it difficult to get rid of them. One day after we die, our kids are going to inherit what we collected. Most items will be sold, given away, or be thrown in the trash. Your kids will keep only what has a measurable monetary value. It even happens when successors fight over the inheritance. Have you heard about how sisters fight over who keeps which items from the jewelry their mother left behind? Now listen, are you still keeping your grandma's jewelry, dad's Rolex, and other family valuable memorabilia? Great! One day they might help you or your kids in a time of financial burden. You see, many of us collect what has emotional value, but it doesn't have any price tag. Do you know what I'm talking about? It can be pictures from your parents' honeymoon or from a vacation you took with your family. We have albums full of happy times, pictures, video, and souvenirs, and we don't even have time to look at them. However, we also keep memories we wish to forget. They come from the gloomy part of our life. I, for example, kept a box full of documents I collected over 3 years when I fought in court to be part of my son's life. After I saw how the indifferences between my ex and I affected his life, I decided to end the saga and give up my parental rights. For 19 years, this box traveled with me overseas to as many as 5 locations. Every time I moved on to a different place, I would open the box to see if it's worthwhile to take it with me. When going through the documents, tears start coming down my cheeks. I could feel how the scab opens up once and again. The painful memories squeeze my heart time after time. You see, I had a good reason to carry this box with me and to guard it as my life depended on it. All I could think was, what happens if one day my son wants to know why I left him when he was 9 years old? Without the proofs I had in the box, how he could ever understand the sacrifice I made for his well-being? It says that time can heal, but it cannot heal unless you allow it. 19 years later, one day, I realized that this box was making me sick and I had to let go of the past. Nothing can change the decision I made many years ago. I can tell you it was very difficult to let go of it. It seems like I had to cut off part of me and bury it. One day, I burned all the documents in that box, one by one. Every document I threw to the fire, I felt I'm losing the ability to defend my past actions. At the end of the ceremony, I was left vulnerable and defenseless, without my shields. 6 years had passed since then. I kept moving on, living in different places, but this time without the box. The memories from the past are stored in the subconscious mind and perhaps are going to stay there forever. Keeping those memories around me was not going to change anything, but it did affected my health and well-being. If you carry around boxes like mine, here's one thing I guarantee you. Whether you like it or not, one day this valuable box is going to find itself in the trash. Now, there are only two ways it's going to get there. One, go do it and free yourself from the past. The second is to keep living with it and let it bother your mind and soul until the end of your life. Then someone else is going to throw it to the trash. Pick your choice, but I think it's better to get an emotional release from the past. This emotional burden never served you and it never will. Look, we all made mistakes and bad decisions. I bet you too paid the price for it, right? Now it's the best time to move on and let go of it. Raise your head up high, take a deep breath, and throw your past into the trash. Life is beautiful. It's okay to feel joyful and love. Everything is going to be okay if you release your unreal fear and have faith in God above you. I think you have some cleaning work to do, right? Goodbye.